Carstensz to run over the game.
30 seconds
Probably
to
they have
battle.
even the better scaling ultra league. I don't know, maybe because it's a fairly even draft. Let's put it this way. Well, we are there. We are. Use the Spear of Mars. Disengage. And then you get counter. Salamat will get another even trade. Nobody dying. Meanwhile, very passive, very aggressive observer words from InterActive. Very passive from up top. There is some kill potential versus the Alchemist. Oh, actually, I think she no longer has the innate make her. In mid, Lewis is gonna be alright. Salamat is probably gonna up in the mid game. I'm actually more curious to see how Salamat will try to fuck that. Hey, the Void Spirit. Remnant him out of phase shift. Buck has been nerfed, I would argue, a lot, actually. Since 7.
You shall not.
Autumn. Power will farm, but storyline is the first couple of waves are. A full wave here. Power 1. Oh, then fine, last. Wild Wing. Hurricaning away. Erase only one for now. Probably the correct. Or by some sort. Cardinal and fight for this. Like to bite. Bottom though, they both early load going towards my AP. Go back to mid where this Salamat Void Spirit used to apply the pressure. Fuck. I did say this. The puck will be fine, but means he will not die. Win the lane. Very even. Passive. Now, no rotations. I do say that the Venomancer is literally a Ace is dead here, dude.
But I'll make an exception.
Good first blood for Grims. Can Ace deny himself? No.
That's genuine.
Good effort though. And he even finds an extra courier kill. Ace is excited about that impact. Mars freezing or is. Both even. It actually took the fairy fire healing level. And Jet's gonna be more than fine.
A prize.
Left the leg.
Merchant. Here I am.
Bottom. Fine.
Well, ain't this cute?
The Gale. Oh, Mars actually goes onto the Kez. Ace is gonna go happy. Not die. Five for the like
Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower.
It's sinking, just like your ships.
oh, the Spear Mars, very ready.
What's this? Dire fortified their structures. Have the spyglass at hand.
Got a kill onto Salamat.
Flash, but short.
Ardell didn't even show up. It was a solo from the Void Spirit. That's gonna be quite rough for Lewis. They're hitting the mid game point, and we were sort of expecting it's complicated. They thought I was hoping for an earlier rotation, but either he's level 3.
Where are you going?
Timber chain. Base boots. Signs of wisdom. Oh, not gonna get contested. Status quo will continue for now. Cushion will connect. But if he has had a equal start, Alchemist. He's a hungry purple man. Ogre chasing him down. Boy, if the Alchemist can steal these stacks, that's gonna be massive. Okay, fuck is ridiculous. A couple. Not the biggest.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle
Beautiful
this
usage of
deluge.
the Plague Words, denying the shield rune. At the next Alchemist. As he should. The cores are fucked
Radiant are
out of
scanning
a
for
lot of
enemies.
it. The Kez is surprised.
Как же это сочно!
Last hit first. Second. No! He missed the fourth last hit. Oh. Ace. Okay. Popping.
Radiant
each other, but burst
Radiant's
damage!
courier just drowned in a
More
pool
than
of
sufficient
blood.
to destroy the Alchemist. Ah,
Radiant's
a little
bottom
bit
tower is
farther
staggering.
towards.
Like a drunk sailor. My thanks will come later when you least expect it.
Bottom. On the second tier
Dyer's
one.
top tower is about to take the plunge.
Very much. Trying to find the bring on forward. Really enough. We'll find a follow up as the puck comes in, gets a coil into a couple. Or at least ace. Now 5 rotating to the fire side. Carstensz will be hoping to catch someone. It's gonna be a Reese. The first and single casualty. 5-man rotation. Yeah, look. Bottom. Blade Word Grims is actually some.
Dyer's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Yep, we are continuing
Dire
to
structures
really
are
pressure the
fortified.
tower bottom.
Dyer's
Knows there's not that many
bottom
TPs. We
tower
have to
is under
win
attack.
games, and Mars is wrapping around behind him, but
Radiant's top tower is
comes to
under
all the for his army. Spear of Monster Grims is dead. Gash of Legion.
Dyer's courier just went belly
It
up.
is so slow. His career dies to the Blade Word, so he has to force the arena. Grims. That's a massive victory. 100-second cooldown for a support. Now he's gonna respawn. He's gonna have the ultimate.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Got it. No. So close to the Alchemist. I doubt only died once. But he should be way more ahead. Finally gonna get a relic, and of course his farm will accelerate. Radiance, but sometimes it's very slow. Scepter for Seimei, a full vessel for
A
Stalmat.
radiant using echolocation.
Pucks building towards the Witchblade. Kez have to S all around. For V. Rotating. Poke. Goes you. Out of here, boom, bing bang bong. Kill.
Radiant
Your
is
one will
scanning
get
for
under.
enemies.
Ours is
Dyer's top
He
tower
is rotating.
under attack.
Rest of the squad, well, 2 of their team is coming, but the tower will fall by the time Seimei gets there. Bigwood will expose him, silenced by the Warning Rift.
Tower is gone.
Oh my god, what a mistake. The arena comes in, but what's the follow-up gonna be? He's down to half HP, but now he turns around. Salaman needs to disengage. He's getting turned on. He's gonna die as he is getting controlled. And the first, no, it's not sufficient. Barely manages to TP out, but it's not gonna be the same story for Hardle, who gets double killed by Lewis. Mars, desperation there.
Dire's top tower needs
A bit of a
some
miscall.
friends.
Same as you,
But at least that allowed for
Tiger.
Straight Edge to find his radiance.
That should help.
Considering the fact that Lewis was considerably behind, he is now even with the Void Spirit. Not a good look. Farming some stacks. Carstensz haven't really managed to find the impact that they did too. That's a slight lead.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Farm. Boy, they found a Rubik. Oh, Arena was up deployed. Salmat has 2 Astral Steps, but he's the first. Jed is there. Oh boy, Salmat. The other one, he's out. Out of ability for this, and you can chase Salamat. Have an Astral Step for seconds.
Fortified structures can't be breached.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Killing spree.
And then Hoodwink. For support. Up.
Big prize.
Dire's middle tower is under
Have an orb.
pressure.
Fine, he's fine. 1 for 1. Interesting moves around the map.
Dire's middle tower is
Alchemist
drowning.
continues to farm. The Venom continues to pressure, and I see that he just jumps into a silence. That's a dead Void Spirit. Instant turnaround from the Lewis puck with that Warning Rift, and that's gonna be a tragic feat away life.
Dire's middle tower is
From
under
Salamat.
pressure. Dire's middle
Well,
tower
never mind.
just
Status
got
quo does not
knocked
stay the same.
down.
My sprites are with us. Behold!
Jesus.
Dire's middle tower
No.
is under attack.
Maybe Erase dying again.
Whatever can be
Like he's
made
the
can be unmade.
out of 5 deads up. First one's the blink.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Bottom for this Mars. Already used the spear, and the Yules doesn't have a blink, but he can walk out. Yeah, so that's why he...
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Behold!
This is gonna tank it.
Dominating.
Things get away. GDC keeps aggro. Not gonna get it.
Behold!
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
An exquisite touch.
He's not around so surprisingly, I didn't say that, but he back and forth. 6 for 1, it was just, oh, this is gonna be big. Well, broken by Salmat, called silenced. Who's countering who this time? It felt It feels, at least so far, rather than the puck is not the other way around. These silences have been impeccable from Lewis. The Alchemist cannot keep up. He's actually less farmed than his Void Spirit, which is
Invisible.
right, that was in dies again.
Just keeping it loose.
But you need to stop getting picked off one by one. Interactive Philippines is obliterating. He is the most farmed hero on the map, despite the axe. Actually, due to the axe being Alamat, who's got Air Vessel, Axe, and Shard. Alchemist continue to farm for. The thing is, there's not that many great Axe heroes on his team, other than Good Spirit. Really not.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
That is not. Must. Interactive Philippines wanting to protect their Tormentor. Up. The contestant find a wisdom. Counter smoke. 5 versus 5 Blink Arena. They have control of the Timbersaw, but puck going in the back line. It's a follow up onto this team. We're down to half HP. Team control. Spirit Vessel is there. Another silence is perfect. Right clicks from the Enchantress, and he is finally dying, but it's going to be a 1-for-1 as Salamat falls as well. This speed bolt onto couple. Ooh, Arena misses, only pushing Grims away. The Alchemist is running out of HP. He's continuously silenced. Look at Jet and Lewis jumping in, going forward. They're trying to split up the fight, but they're going to find them both. It's going to be an easy double for Lewis with 2 more casualties, and the only kill they found a ski tanky Timbersaw. Reese gets the ally telekinesis. Poland. Health shard. As the other remnant. That's good. Hard. Nice. Bottled amplify damage.
Dyer's bottom tower is about
So that was
to
the
flounder.
samey blink reveal.
Dyer are scanning for enemies.
Fine, I suppose. Tower? Hard as well. Back for us. I'm gonna go again as they have off cooldown. A so pro presence bottom. Wrap around. Another kill on 2v would be great. Actually blinking up high ground. He could get caught. The rest of the team is coming from mid. You see, that's a perfect coil coming in from Lewis onto a couple. That's a dead Enchantress. 33 seconds. Glimmer Cape is there. Nice parry. Silence. Same doesn't have the Yules. He's getting destroyed. Squadron. $35 Oh. Nina Mars is on this. On.
Stop me if you've heard this one.
Before the beginning.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff win.
Dyer's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Oh, Void Spirit, is that gonna help? This with the silences from Puck that have been quite oppressive.
Regeneration. I'm not opposed to taking the occasional bounty.
Like, Foil catches two again. Time is the Void Spirit, not the Mars. Puck is taking some damage. Nice dodge, sidestep there with the Warding Rift. And Salamat's gone. V has his own BKB going to town. Hardell dies. It comes in with a single swipe.
Dyer's middle tower is under pressure.
Great edge. As the BKB now forced to start farming the opponent
Dyer's
jungle.
top tower is under attack. Dyer's bottom tower has been denied.
Courier's flying gem on the Veno, and the interactive Philippines are in pole position to destroy. Final outer tower of Carstensz. Win probability heavily in their favor, as you could have guessed.
Dyer are scanning for enemies.
Enemy's up. Taking next. Got a Yule Scepter. Yeah, work. Up their own target. Another chain explosion from incredible performance from him and from Lewis as well. 7-1 effectively.
Radiant
Lewis
are
is playing
scanning for enemies.
like mission. So that Rubik, but instead isn't. Also, BKB building the axe. Stun onto dead. Well, misses for once. Nice move out from the Alchemist. You kite him long enough. It doesn't even matter. Like, does this look like the later you're going, you're gonna be able to outscale them, outfight them, outdamage them, even out-sustain them? I don't think so. Your 14k deficit, Alchemist. Unheard of. Unheard of for a team that wants to win us.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack. Dyer's bottom tower won't last long. Dyer's bottom tower is about to flounder. Dyer's bottom tower couldn't withstand the tide.
Walking up high ground, they don't care. They got another 70 seconds of the Aegis. Buck will buy some time. Need everything they can, and they need to catch the backline. Somehow they go for the Jed first. That's first play. Taken away. Silence deep off the BKB. Now goes on to same base. Still has the arena. The Glimmer Cape. He's not gonna keep him alive to the coil. Has enough money for a buyback. The Alchemist comes in. He has an Orchid. Goes forward. Self stuns. No, that's a terrible play from straight edge. Has the BKB. Coming in with the swipes.
Dyer's middle tower is drowning.
After dance, not enough.
Structures are fortified.
Minus follow-up. No buyback from Mars just yet. He's hoping for an overcommit. And look at the damage! Puck plus Timber saw more than enough to obliterate this Enchantress. She did not have money to buy back. 80 gold or 35 seconds or 20. Mars is back and they've given up the fight. With the BKB on cooldown, no, that seems on dead. They're gonna sack the first interacts. At least there's not the biggest pushing lineup on Palladian side. Lewis now forced out his BKB. Yeah, Void Spirits.
Bottom barracks are under attack.
Right.
Dyer are scanning for enemies.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Win probability. I don't know what the win condition. genuinely. Spear of Mars into Aether Remnant, into Bushwhack, into Hurricane Pike, into the Fountain Ash. Happening. I'm gonna find a kill onto this, I know,
I only wanted to kill
100, almost 900 gold. Finding him. Mars, can he blink out? Yes, he can. Not gonna. Meanwhile, Timbersaw is going for it. Finds a good win. Reese, well done. Nice. That's a nice, perfect jumping from straight edge. Finally showing us a little bit of work. Orchid comes in with a pocket, spells it with the BKB. Now V comes in hot with the Timber Chain. Going through all of them. Did some damage. Nice. Arena Spear. Did him. Which control V has another Timber Chain, but the silence is there. And the Void Spear helps control him enough. Now Jed, 1 versus 4 has the BKB TP. Wrong. 4 for 1. Had no Aegis, you had no sync, you didn't play together and picked off. And maybe this is what I missed, and the teams didn't. Right? You've got a lineup with very low cooldowns. The longest cooldown you have, arguably the only long cooldown you have, is the Mars Arena. So you should play for these longer fights. I thought you might not have the advantage due to the nature of the other lineup being quite similar in cooldowns, but really there's still plenty in the tank there for Carstensz to play for. Definitely not expecting that. And if they can convert this into, there's 2 tier 1 standing, Storm will spawn, the gold deficit will actually be reduced significantly, and I just spotted this. I thought earlier the melee racks was taken, but that is not the case. They only got the range racks, so yes, the structural advantage is heavily in the favor of InterActive.
And we're underway.
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the Dota AI is wrong. Of course, they're still playing a back foot slightly, but this Alchemist has come online. Look at levels. He's up there with the Timbersaw.
Invisibility.
And I have to say, this Rubik.
Radiant's
Actually,
bottom
let's
tower
put it
faces a
kind.
stiff wind.
Mine is truly a blessed life.
Woke up. Sammy cannot die. He needs to be counter initiation. Ace, on the other hand, probably best if he attacks the gank. The Roche is up though. I mean, nobody should die here. Silence. Glimmer. Ace there. I think the gem was dropped earlier. As it. Find Ace down for 70 seconds, as that is technically a dieback.
Radiant's middle tower
Going to
is
contest
under
Roshan, they need to do it as 4.
Dire are scanning.
I'm not sure what happened with that gem. Okay, Lewis has it. But it was on the event.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this daily.
They want to fight. There's no smoke for them. They're just walking up. There's also a gem for Salamat. Lewis, if he gets control here. Okay, making it arena. Connection onto a Timber, so doesn't have to be KD on. And that's going to be V dead right away. Buyback instantly for him. Jen coming in with the Raptor Dance. Wants to fight the Aegis. It gets picked up by the Alchemist. They're trying to control the Kez. And look at Hardle. So much damage done from the Enchantress, killing the opponent carry. Alk loses his first life. Thrown up in the air. Maybe used for the steal. 2 for 2, man. And with the Aegis, it's an effective, favorable one for Carstensz. Buyback from the Timbersaw. The problem here is Alk doesn't quite have enough money to buy back. If without Kez, I think the siege is highly unlikely. What else can I say, man?
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Minutes to play for real. More and more. The problem is Salamat still needs items to properly scale into the game. As of course he's a universal hero, but Yulscepter BKB Spirit Vessel won't give him that much damage. No. I mean, it's Enchantress. I really look forward to seeing how much damage she dealt at the end of the game. Especially, I've seen her throw a lot of impetuses over the last half an hour, but this team fight was the one definitely secured by fight. Feel confident with 2 seconds without doubt. This Hoodwink don't die again. Back-to-back team fights that you have no Hoodwink to fight with.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What's next for the Alchemist? The Bloodthorn and another Aghanim Scepter. Probably the Mars, right? You'd be better in that. That valuable. Exactly. Maybe the Hoodwink Ags could be quite good. Moment in time. Oh, got a blink in. Arena is out and they find a Rubik. Hated. Just like want to keep farming. Almost have they got a buyback advantage, surprisingly. King the Elk. EPL, there's no way to cancel E.
Top tower is on the rocks. Radiant are scanning for enemies.
25. Problem for Salamat. He disconnected from the Carstensz. That's sad. Will all manage to problem, but I got him. Surprising, you could. Right? Good sign.
I was practicing my backstroke.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Fino also has a Lotus. Yes. That's for a while now. Fine time. Most on the map. That's all good. But no good. Do not die. Want more gold? Stay alive. Daedalus. Get ready to fight again.
Radiant
Even
are
harder.
scanning for enemies.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Off. Map taken. Smoke. I think the Aghanim was fast to the Mars, yes. Gonna have the former facet of now. Bro, this Hooting was so underfarmed that that's why probably makes again I think. Good edge. Bone. It's very far. Actually, surrounded by 5 players. What is this positioning? Huge misplay, and now no buyback. 500 gold needed. You might just lose stacks here. Oh boy. See, Carstensz, you can't fight for this to get to this pro A. I didn't know. He's gonna try. Dave cut the way. Slow down the 5-0. Both the puck and Mars. They're buying time. This Ardell Enchantress is fully controlled. Yes, he's untouchable, but the burst magic damage is gonna be there. She will die, but she doesn't have to buy back. 8 seconds. They go back to defend. Wave bottom. Okay. Has nullified control, has the BKB and Lotus. Okay. Gonna be a hex right away into Heat, who has his blacking bar. Back from the Enchantress. 2 seconds until Alec is back to Axel standing. Around. Oh, Ace missed the bushwhack. I think he could have killed him, but maybe more of a response, maybe forced him afterwards. Now, and look at, by the way, he has it, goes the wrong direction. Ace with a bushwhack, has to use Lotus or Cape. That's in the trees for now. Moves forward. Get Rubik. Oil, went for a couple, broken. Alchemist has to do the BKB, but no. Doesn't want to commit to it. Flamethrower. Silence. It's not going to be enough to control Salamander. Goes forward. That's a nice jump onto a couple. The Kiss of Jet is getting hexed and killed. It's Carstensz. Still fighting. He turns around, forces the BKB. Getting away. Right back from the Hoodwink. A remnant. Needed. Lewis shows up to the party. Off the BKB, straight edge, throws the stun, but will not connect onto the Timber Saw. Lewis and stun, hex onto the Timber Saw. They are trying to find the Alchemist, who is taking a ton of damage. He's out. One last stun comes out before he falls. V, 700 HP. Reaches up the high ground. Salamat spots him in the tree line. Ace is there, doesn't have a bushwhack. And another Timber chain to the low ground. Going left, going right, going back down, up. Comes out Lewis, another 2-man coil. Third coil of the team fight, and look at the damage! Oh my god! Lewis and V are shredding the remaining Carstensz players who realize we can no longer deal with this. The longer the team fights are, the stronger these boys will be.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
10,000 damage from... I think it might have been even. Boy, there's an amplified damage rune in the river.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Kill the courier of Hartle. 100 gold. I can just buy back. For experience. Interest. The buyback in cooldown. She's dead. It's a dieback. 95 seconds. 45 will give you 20 seconds until Alchemist respawns. 5 players alive for InterActive Philippines.
By the board, Dyer's bottom barracks are under attack.
Dyer's bottom barracks
Heli under
has
siege.
fallen. Dyer's structures are
Final.
fortified.
45 being used right now. They're gonna have to be
Dyer's
facing
middle tower
InterActive Philippines a
just
player
got
down.
knocked
Is
down.
this how Dyer's middle barracks fall?
8 seconds. 2 words behind him.
Dyer's middle
What is gonna be your take?
under attack.
DBs are there. Turn around. Follow up on the coils. Now they're perfect hex in the pocket deck. No chance for him to get out. On the edge of the arena. The gem is on deck. Up to interrupt the team chain. They need a follow up. We'll just back to them. Iraq's mid did fall. How long for the world? The puck might. Great. Top has view. Getting on top of him. Jumping straight to the pin. There's a smoke from the Dire squad. Need to fight this one. You've got the player advantage. So now they're trying to be smart about it, coming in from triangle, but it's a little bit late. They need to go. It's too late. Jet has the ages, and now you get on top of the hood. They turn around. The Genomancer will fall. You need 1-for-1 support. Great. Just kick things off the arena. As you pull down for 2 seconds, the BKB is up. Nicely under the fingers. Now pops the BKB. He's getting control. Arena comes in. Perfect spear of Mars, and the Timber Saw is gone. 100 seconds can buy back. The Venom buys back first. Up in the air, still has the ages, but no more BKB. Hex up there in time. Enough to protect him. Another kill onto Ares. Back to life in 1 second. Grims is taking a ton of damage from the low ground of this Enchantress. Timbersaw is coming to the party. That's a 3-man coil. Perfect from the puck. And that's going to be a dead Mars as soon as you say the hero's name. V going Timber chain forward. Salamat has to disengage. Too many buybacks for them to fight this. Winter. Astral step in 1 second, but the coil is going to be there, and I think that's going to be a dead Salamat. Buybacks is looking rough for them as the Void Spirit purchased the Wind Waker before that team fight. Empress is dead. So is Void Spirit. This is going to be game. We need to defend as a 3 versus 4. 3 heavy hitters here for InterActive Philippines. They're going for mega creeps. Arena and cooldown for 15 seconds. Hour never. Alchemist gonna do. Holy look how Alien racks are falling. Ajax as well. Full megas. Another missed bushwhack. Blink forward. Ace. Bolt. Right there. Full charge it, down to average speed, he gets repositioned, still has to follow up, the damage is there, can they get him? Raptor dance, oh my god, it's a perfect bushwhack onto a couple, but the BKBs turn around, they shred the Alchemist, who has the buyback with no chemical rage. Can they do anything else? Oh my goodness gracious, Lewis and V have so much damage. Seimei, desperately trying to keep himself alive in Fountain. Enchantress will respawn. The final tier 4 falls. The Alchemist is holding onto the buyback, comes in, wants to surprise the puck, but the puck is out. The racks are falling. The racks have long fallen, rather. Is the Ancient falling? No BKB. Control. Telekinesis. The stun is not enough. The BKB is not there. The Alchemist is done and out. And InterActive Philippines win game 1 as Carstensz do not manage to mount the comeback. incredible game 1. Interactive Philippines, they should have won this 25 minutes ago, but Carstensz said, no, we're gonna fight. What a fight it was. A game that really felt one-sided in the first 15-20 minutes. Look at the graphs. Minute 25, okay, maybe the first half an hour even. 93% win probability for Interactive Philippines, but then there was that 4-man skirmish at about the half-hour mark. Start. Give Carstensz some hope. Boy, oh boy, much work did they do with that hope. They really made me believe that there was a chance. But I have to say, the MVP, Lewis, may be up there with him. Pretty, 54k. Wow, that's more than the Alchemist and Stars combined. Maybe the team was. I have to say, Carstensz. The fact that Ags throws weren't the best. We even Ags, which, you know, how much does it help at that point? Feel like much. Twice on the Kaz and force on the Timbers. So it's only game 1, and Interactive Philippines and Carstensz are throwing some fireworks for us on this Sunday morning. We're gonna send it to a break, but we will return with map number 2, so stay tuned for that.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. 'Navi's turn to ban.
Underlord!
10 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Navi's turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Navi's turn to pick. Seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero. The battle begins.
You can't run from the venomous one.
Denied.
Heal us. Doesn't scatter me. Nature attend us. Something nice. Now to me. My sprites are with us.
You must learn patience.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Dire structures are fortified. Radiant's courier has been killed.
First blood!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Better not catch you littering, bro.
Denied.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Not your best effort.
Did not think it was possible. A feast for my beetles.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Night Stalker, let's... Wow. I love it. Honestly, at this moment in time, the Night Stalker is a very good hero. So, Ember? Sky Demon? Even Slaughter might have a tough time. It's a great setup for the techies blast off. It's going to distract a lot. Creating the chaos that's needed to protect the Kez and the Pangolier to allow for the Pangolier to get his spells off. I don't know if it's perfect, but as a concept, I think I like it. I think they might have wanted to play something like the Weaver, but with an Ice Stalker that makes it sort of difficult, right? Ink Crippling Fear and then the Weaver Sitting Duck. Something that builds a Pike, maybe. And a Drow Ranger would have been quite nice here. Silence Drow is quite potent this patch. Sort of similar issues as the Weaver, maybe even more so to be. Wow. The hell am I? What? Naga? Gonna use the Naga with the song as a tool of disengaging, which I like. It's also gonna create even more chaos. Gonna also create even more chaos and make it harder for them to find a target. And I like that, you know, Carstensz was like, oh, we're going to create more chaos, and InterActive really... you know, Naga is not what I would describe as a chaos-based hero, but the illusions could create more chaos and confusion for Carstensz. And now you also have another setup for Mystic Flare with the net. A lot of Pangalia games, Salamat. But I am quite happy that we don't have an Alchemistic craft. Alchemist. Ow. Well, they're cooking. So, Quad Grandmaster. Salamat doesn't have Dota Plus, but with 400 games, I assume he's Grandmaster. So, 4 Grandmasters for the side of Carstensz. Best.
Just what I needed.
Chaos.
30 seconds to battle.
Jungle for bounty.
At last, the battle begins.
Special. The MVP of game number 1. B. Let's see what performance he can showcase in game 2. Sky versus Techies is going to be quite cool to watch, actually. Bottom, I actually think this Shadow Demon is going to do great versus Ruby. Very weak and Shadow, but strong. Thanks. on it, right? Like 20% damage. Great. A point in first spray. But fine for now. Mid.
What did you learn?
Lewis gets the 3 denies. Yeah, fairly even match. Fairly denied.
From the ghastly field.
I can see the ends of the world. Vantage point. Declare with utter certainty. But this one is in the bag. Like the other guys in Triple Echo, I love it so. Full pursuit happening in this. Even has a spare. Hang up for the blast off. I don't think it. HP 700. Yes, no armor, but. He also has the active taser. Oh. Not gonna work. Petrol, armor, take the menace.
You'll get the next one.
Nine ones. Still no stick for Hardo. Oh, he has got one on the courier now. Here he does. Both of them. Wing crush onto a couple. Crush is there. Nice reactive explosion. But gonna be fine for now. Alright. Water rune level 4. Wings and ace.
Dire's courier just went belly up.
Right neutral. It's in. Hardo. Reactive taser is good.
Radiant
Wow, him
think
is gonna require reactive exploding.
them.
Any port in a storm.
He's under a tower. Considering fresh platform turns around, a ton of damage going both ways. I mean, Race running out of mana. Guard the techies and the kids will be fine straight at last hits. Bad as we over. Tower doesn't it? No doubt that's a nice nuke swashbuckle up high ground with a fade ball to follow up. Lewis has a steering chain. Yes. Turning around flame bar. Lewis going for the kill. And he will find a trade, but Salamat finds the XP. All this time though we did miss the first blood. It was straight edge finding Reese up top first.
Throw a line to Radiant's middle
Victory for the
tower.
Pangolier here.
It's seeking, just like your
Light one.
ships.
Right behind your last hit. Night Stalker finally has nighttime. Double bracer.
So, this whole mess is
There we are.
your fault?
A little bit his grudges.
Fortified structures can't be breached.
I could.
breath and take his
Radiant's
hitting
top
blows.
tower is
On
on
that
the
gets
rocks.
the illusion rule.
Dire's middle tower
Level
is
6 already.
drowning.
99 to the 4 of the Pangolier.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
Oh, Lewis misses the creep. Last off. Big bolt. Gets remnants back to the low ground in the river mid. HP, but he's gonna actually grapple with full forward. One. Big cooldown, crushed, and oh, nice parry, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Turns around with another bash on 2v, but the nuke's flying in from the Skywrath Mage. And straight edge pull up a miracle, hooking onto the low ground. He's probably still gonna die. The heal is enough. Gets up to 140 HP, only 100 damage from nuke, and we heard the Rolling Thunder being unfaked in the river. Will get traded. No, stolen from Grims. Never mind. Ace and Seimei on the pursuit, but Grims already did the best work he could have. Buying time, tries to deny himself. It doesn't matter. The XP victory will be the cherry on top. Stop. Ice protecting the amplify damage. There is a remnant there. Thunder. Hold again.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
Fire leading the network chart and capacity chart. Not that far behind.
Same as you,
For mace
Time
there.
Hunter.
Level 6. Level discrepancy. Felt soon if you look. Couple levels for the double wisdom. Ooh, nice grappling hood. Pierce to the veil. Raven's veil. Veil's Muerta's ability.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Result 1,000 gold away from the Pangolier.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
Nice usage of the Talon toss.
Radiant's
To
bottom
the left.
tower has fallen.
That's in mid. Alamat will actually have to use the Rolling Thunder to keep. Last call. That's over there. That's enough. Raptor's Dance. Raven's Veil in Raptor Dance.
Dire's middle
Remnants
tower
for the
is
haste.
under pressure.
Nighttime is over, but we do have the Dark Extension ready for Seimei, who has a...
Dire's
Oh
middle
boy.
tower is under attack.
That was a idiocy. Fire after late. Silence. He's here. Dark Extension up, Lewis. Walks away. And the haste. It'd be a wasted Dark Ascension. That's quite terrible. First usage is a long cooldown, 140 seconds. Yeah, it was... not a great look. Also, yes,
Not your best effort.
One pit. Which is build up. None of that Mage Slayer shenanigans going into the Battle Fury. Nope, never. Huh? Oh, you need to. Never mind. It is amazing. Okay, I didn't see. It does have the full Mage Slayer now. Interesting choice. Not a big fan, to be honest.
Dire's top tower is under
Slaughter
attack.
up top. Protect these, and Kev's on top of him will die. Big death for V, who is completely out of the early tier 2 personal performance. Number 1. And not that far off his level 6.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Really hard to find. Find some fight it please. What's the steal? Friends, one element.
Ember strength now rekindled.
Naga. Boy. We have the Manta style with 100 gold. That is fast. Brother. Wow, I thought he might just prioritize the blink, but he's got Bracer, 1, Soul Ring, and oh yeah, this blink dagger is not gonna be. Oh, maybe 3-4 minutes. I mean, he's gonna get his. He's just wave, and if you want, can purchase it. Go the Echo Saber route if that. Naga. Easy kill. Dead. Doesn't have enough mana for Song of the Siren. Great kill. Great smoke. Easy. Need to use the Night Stalker and the Dark Ascension. Now that he has the Lewis doesn't have a haste this time. Oh, no remnants. Want to take this, but he's gonna actually onto the Rubik. In control. The damage is there. Nice. Disruption to buy some time, but there's no remnant. Lewis committing all of his remnants to try to get the power rune at minute 14. Round another blink forward, blast off, will not get sidestepped. That was a nice attempt. Reese does not even see straight edge walking through his tier 1 tower. 3 dead for interactive with his Carstensz. Happily
Radiant's middle tower is
looking
under
together
attack.
as it
What's this?
around that, realizing the slaughter is so poor. Even if he joins up, he's not going to do anything significant.
Radiant's middle tower
Of course, the
has
Naga
fallen.
Siren kill was tremendous. Second kill going towards straight edge, or
Dire's
straight
top
edge having some
tower
input
is
in it.
about to
Allow him to
take the
surpass the
plunge.
Naga and
Middle
fly
tower can't
just for a
handle
moment.
this deluge.
Part 3. Battling, losing the duel versus illusion. Dead. Oh, getting baited by this Rubik. This is the Manta. Will find Rubik. Now, Mirzievich turns around, saying, "Hey, no!" Okay, Salma is here, but as long as Siren is gonna be enough. Jed, play of the century, Salma. No, so close to canceling the TP. And that's a solo Naga Siren finding a double kill and an escape with a Song of the Siren. Oh my god. Oh, voice line, a sour note that is. Disgusting, terrible. And the cast ice top!
What a load of crap.
First Mystic Flare of the game. We don't even see the recap.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Carstensz win. Nice engagement to then lose 3 heroes for nothing.
Dire's top tower
Salamat
is gone.
rushing. No rolling thunder for 40 seconds though.
For enemies. Radiant's middle
Okay,
tower
spotted
is
by the
under
observer word.
attack.
Crippling Fear. They'll have Dark essentially did. Salmat comes in, that's gonna be a dead Shadow Demon. Both supports will fall. Can they find V? He has the Blink Dagger now.
With pleasure.
Safe.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Still pinging him. Pink. Crippling Fear. The Slaughter forced to retreat back to his high ground.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's top tower.
Radiant's top tower. Just Dire's bottom tower is about to flounder.
Really tight, Hunter.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Blink. Silence. Corruption. Essentially still available. Mystic Flare turns around. Blast off for some space, but that's Blast takes a ton of damage. Lewis has managed to reach a Wiz Inches. That's a perfect double man stun onto the Pangolier and the Techies as V enables another kill. Look at Jed coming in. Behind the tier 1 tower. Ace is getting caught. Reeled back in. Nobody is dead. 3 for none. Interactive Europeans are executing this so nicely.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Woke again. Oh, Mystic Flare. Nice there. Almost found some. Well, they did found someone, but they was a little bit too late. No way of canceling it. Ace dies to Jet again. Another aspect that we haven't covered about this Naga Siren, it's just countering the techies. Proximity mines are. Naga continues to break. By bottom, there's still nighttime for a little bit. Okay, TV. Big series there. Oh, they get out. Blast off. Miscommunication there. Nice look at disengaging and Tech is jumping in. Hardle is left for I don't know what Carstensz was cooking with that one, I have to be honest. Commander comes up, it's gonna be instantly killed. They get Onic Cleanse.
Dire have the spyglass at hand.
Ooh, floaty rock money.
Not a lot now, but I got a better item than Lewis, but his impact hasn't been that great. Green Crush hits the floor. Nightstalker deleted his Echo Saber. Link. Take kind of wisdom for his squad. Ring chains there. That's a nice observer here. X pattern. Placed by Grims here.
Dire's bottom
Naga
tower
has
won't
3,000
last
ahead of the
long.
Kez.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Out. Available. Cooldown 5 seconds. Might be a roll. They're walking up high ground. Say mate, this is your chance. Jumping in Dark Ascension onto a couple. They need to control their look at the Ember Spirit. They need a silence on the Ember. No! A bit of a mistake there from Samey trying to separate, so there's no disruption saved, but the damage comes in from the other side. Jendo does take a ton of damage. Oh my goodness, disruption comes in a little bit too late. This Naga Siren has no way of getting out, but the song is there. No! The disruption is gonna stop Jed from singing, but the fight is going in their opponent's favor. Yet again, Lewis tries to do so much work in the backline, but it's not enough. 3 cores dead. The supports will follow. Grims is the last one standing. Stolen the disruption. That's what canceled the Naga song, not his own teammate, but Ace's disruption. Stealing that from the Shadow Demon. That makes much more sense now than griefing your teammate. Ace, 2 disruptions. The first one, the key one to win that team fight, wiping Interactive Philippines despite being at a disadvantage. And Carstensz show us the skill they have, and that Hez is showing us the damage he has. Now they're gonna try for Roche. That was team 1. Even max range. I don't know what Elise was cooking, but anyway, they're gonna try to go in. They're throwing a lot of nukes. They're making some space. Naga's here. Still have the Song Decider in case you forgot. That's a disruption saved from Ace. Yes, getting control, slithering crush, bash from Roshan. They're coming in, they're really committing to the Aegis, but the Song of Siren is out. The stuns are there, the Rolling Thunder tries to create enough space. Lewis, Jed, they're fighting. They want to steal the Aegis, straight edge, a stolen Song of the Siren, the Kez gets the Aegis. It's an incredible team fight, Ace has done it. They managed to kill the Skyrat Mage, and now they're turning the fight on its head. The Rubik is finally gonna fall, but at what cost? You lost the Aegis. The Kez is going forward, parry, very nice. Slaughter has to run away. Can they find any more cores? The Searing Chains in the backline to create a separation, but it is going to be Carstensz again coming on top of that exchange, managing to fight at the edge of the Roshan pit, and the stolen Song of the Siren from this Ace Rubik. Back-to-back team fights when a stolen spell allows Carstensz to make a game-winning play, or at least team fight winning. Wow. I think this Ember's gotta jump in the backline. I think it has to be for Slaughter. Ember or Slaughter jumping in the backline, Mystic Flare, kill the Rubik. He's done so much work, even with the Guardian Greaves, right? We're gonna have to take a look at the healing at the end of the game. But that extra little bit of health and regen. We saw the kids, he was so low. He needed to pick up the Aegis and then, of course, go for the dance. She did. Angelier dropping the team fight very well throughout the Radiant Song of the Siren, buying a little bit more time. On map 2,
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
almost matching up to the hype levels of map number 1. Charges into Ezo, farming his well soon as Angle about to have his as well, has the blink. Oh, Sammy found V. Good blink, but is it gonna be sufficient? I don't think it is. Doesn't have the BKB, the rest of the squad is onto him, and this is gonna be a dead Slaughter. Try to go for this Guardian Sprint. Thinking 2. Sky gets out, another blink for V. Fake slow, goes high. Still dies.
Feeling mid peckish.
In some way, this is all space for Naga Siren, who now has a full butterfly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
400 last hits for the Naga, minute 26. Full harpoon here for Seimei. I didn't even see it. Got a Kazurite Katana.
Dire are
Damage per
scanning for
second.
enemies.
Has got a greedy series. High Eric. But he's being for space here. Very on the level. A6.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
Waited
structures are
by himself
fortified.
here. Forcing a tier 2 tower. Oh! Walking into a Croaker stun. And, straight edge. He's just gonna lose these Aegis. Never mind. I'm completely wrong. Naga has to get out there. Has a Song of the Siren. Will pop it in time. 3 players there. There is nobody to help with a counter initiation. So running away. Grinch though in a bit of trouble. Naga has to control the illusions. Split them apart. Deny. Push. Tier 2 tower. The Ember and Slaughter are taking
Dire's middle tower is under
of the
pressure.
pop.
Dire's
Is
middle
Spine having
tower
the-
is under attack.
5v5 lead for now. Field.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Out of there.
That should help.
Catch found.
Dire's courier has been killed. Dire's middle tower is drowning.
Tough game for Jed. Ian Lewis carried him in game number 1. Now this is his moment to step up. Yes, by himself here. He's getting pinged.
Never refuse school. Give it
And they found by finds a Reese and actually 1 for 1 though. Straight edge running out of Aegis in 5 seconds. That's actually being instantly dead techies. Depends on the Aegis. Straight edge has it going this nice fake up high, going down low. Ace, I don't even know how he got to go or why, but he doesn't care. He's got Greaves and Greedy and Blink. He has got as long as the Kez. Oh. Now the thing is, Salamat on the other hand, Blink. Okay, he's gone. That's gonna be tragic. The support's dying is one thing. Losing your mid laner with a wicked sick 7 kill streak and so much gold towards Jed, that's a plain solo kill.
And from this vantage point, I declare
Gonna be a rough one.
with utter certainty,
InterActive Philippines are, you know, starting to see the difficulties of playing into a Naga.
Dire's
Even when
middle
it
tower
looks
is
like you're
under
winning,
attack.
when are you actually winning?
Is under pressure.
Viking hairband. How'd that go? Try to get. They really want to kill this skill, and Ace is going to help him with that. 1 for 1. Siren Illusion will find Ekis. Has a beacon. Oh yeah, we'll swap it. The wing
Dire's
lanes.
middle tower is under pressure.
Now Song of the Siren cooldown for a minute and a half. Pangolier responds. Good. Be ambitious and try to go for this. Thing is, they now need to force BKBs. Naga's BKB. We're hoping to. Straight Edge went a different route. He had.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Rubik would benefit a lot from getting a shard here.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Go for a torment. A lot of damage. Part of it. Yeah, it's fine. How about that? Oh, he gets the shard. He's gonna get NAD.
Behold, a subtle burn.
I don't know if this is gonna work out actually.
Dire's top tower is
Carsten's
under
lineup
attack.
had some promising moments, but now looking at status quo, I feel like the Philippines have hugely. Wow, even I was thinking maybe 65, but 80% for IAB. This is
Dire's
essentially
middle
hopeless.
tower just got knocked down.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff win.
A soldier's fortune.
Up. What a Midas late in game. Oh, jumping in. Ember, no! Overcommitting here, but they don't have the chain stun. Do they have it? Yes, they do! I don't even know if it didn't or they don't. He still used the BKB, but it wasn't enough. The nearest remnant was right there. The Aghanim Scepter. That's a huge mistake from Lewis. An actual throw, I might say, even. And I like this from the Night Stalker, realizing that they need to keep scaling faster and longer. That's why he went for the Midas at this moment in time. Problem is, he is falling behind in the pulse, so he needed to get something to keep himself closer and closer. And so speaking of closer, V had a very rough start. Not only overtaken him, but also being gifted of immortality. Points underused with the Arcane Rune. Disperser on Salamat. Enough money to buy the skull saturation.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Up top. River just plays now from. Monkey King bar here already for Kez.
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
Here.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
She's effectively 6-slotted. I guess she could get a Swift Blink instead of boots. But yeah, that's literally the next item. Buying a Heart to now.
Weigh anchor. This game is on.
We got the Kez. He's by himself. He's getting obliterated. The save isn't there in time. The Rubik doesn't have the shot that I'm saying he needs ever so much. Fought in the low ground of the Tormentor with a Song of the Siren. Sure, it's gonna be another casualty as Carstensz. The rest of the squad is so far, but can they get this Ember Spirit? Nice harpoon forward, but Lewis has the BKB. Remnant, long range, onto the low ground by the secret shop. Cooldown, and so will the Nagas. Didn't even use it once. Wow. Seconds. Kez, due to buying that MKB, he doesn't have money to reinvest his butterfly, realizing that Naga doesn't have a Monkey King bar. Here to bottom, the final outer tower, dire side, falls.
Dire's middle tower is drowning.
Oh!
Dire's
There's a
bottom
ring
tower
rush onto the Tetris, who is blasting off to kill the wave, and the Tetris is dead. He's dead for 50. Has to buy that. Rubik will respawn. No kills for another 20 seconds. Naga is getting to work on this tower. Ready to bring in a tier 3 below half HP.
Dire's bottom tower.
What a way off from Fire.
Tower has fallen.
Those are going to start chipping in, and there's not even chipping. That's a ton of damage to the ring tracks. Struggling with killing these illusions. So what a hero, man. Naga Siren makes your games feel awful. For Sammy, we're gonna get a crippling fear radius. I see. I'm not time to those two shadows on top. Shadow Demon and target, so I thought the radius might be good.
Middle tower is under attack.
It feels like strong. Anyway, they're jumping forward. They got a 450 bit of the Ember Spirit down to half HP. The damage is there. The bashes are not, because Salamat did not purchase. Actually, he was. Salamat has the spells.
Bottom barracks have fallen.
A lot of mana problems. They're jumping forward. That's nice. Back off on top of the V. Slaughter uses the Aegis. Holy Thunder in the backline, connecting onto a couple. Song of the Siren is there, but Salamat continues to chain stun them perfectly. The Holy Thunder for another half of the duration. Naga is trying to help her teammates get away, but the supports are not going to be able to get there. But the damage! Oh my god, that's a dead nice Tuka. The Midas is not going to hit with that one. Look at the Kez trying to man up versus the Slaughter. The bashes are going left, right, and center. Nobody on the Radiant dying just yet. 3 casualties for the Dire. The Kez and the Pangolier is splitting each other through thin. Yes, the Slaughter's gone, but that's it. And remember, the Kez does not have a BKB, is getting pursued. Mystic Flare is there, Straight Edge is just dead. No way of him getting out. The buybacks are a little bit too slow. Lewis finds a triple kill. And I think we might be looking at the beginning of the end. Then getting to work on the melee racks.
Dire's middle barracks have fallen. They're wrecking Dire's bottom barracks. Dire structures are fortified.
Dark Ascension. Naga is very low HP. Disruption is there in time. Mystic Flare for some separation, but the Naga should die here. She does fall. Not expecting so many buybacks. Well, there was the Kez that came in to surprise the Naga. So they were fine versus the Rubik and the Night Stalker. That's going to be a good small find here for side of Carstensz, but is a bit late. Structural damage is significant. Yes, Kez finds the Grimm's Shadow Demon. Can they get any big objectives? Look at the structural integrity still on the Radiant boys. All of the outer tier 2 still stand, and I think you can get there fast enough to find them. Yes, a pick off onto the Ember or Slaughter with response would be good. I don't even know if you can dream of that one.
Radiant's top tower is on the rocks.
Not the fire, at least here. Same Ace on disruption. He's done wonderful things with it. 2 seconds, no Naga. Aggressive disruption onto the Ember. Really want to find at least one tower. You can even gotta get a fortify out. That's the tier 2 fortify. Not even a big victory. Siren respawns. We're gonna have to start considering the buyback status, and there's only one buyback on the entire server. Shadow Demon. Oh, now the Slaughter has it. So 2. The Ember will have his in 100 goals. 3 for the Radiant, and none for the Dire. Pango, the only one that doesn't have any cooldown.
Faces a stiff win.
I get here first.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
happening here for Jed. Art Rasknek. I think that means she will swap Art in for the E when she spawns the... I think? Folks. Last off. Stun. The Dark Ascension. It's not there. V turns around and just killed the techies. Great edge. Spelling it right away. Spots the real Naga. There's a dead Shadow Demon. Oh, goes for the fight. A couple of dashes with positions. And second support is dead. Ace. That's a dieback for him. 100 seconds out. Sammy doesn't have a VKP. Just falls back to back diebacks for two of the dire heroes. And what now, guys? All they found was a measly Shadow Demon.
Dire's top tower is about to take Dire's top tower is gone.
I mean, there's cracks are falling.
Dire's top barracks.
1 minute. You're gonna have to play as a 3 versus 5.
A team that keeps up their
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Salamat trying to find some money for a refresher. Long way off, so he wouldn't have found it anyway. Final smoke. Carstensz fighting. Keep themselves in the contention for first place. Jed. The BKB song, can he get out of there? Straight Edge continues to chase the BKB or the song. Which one is going to last longer? The Rolling Thunder does a lot of work to get the kill to Skyrat Mix, but they turn around, they kill the Kez, and that's going to be the end. No more hope. Carstensz going to have the last two players alive. Falling. Double kill for the Naga Siren. GG. Well played. And InterActive Philippines with their victory here. Not only surpassed Carstensz, but they claimed the first place in the group stage. They will get the full 3 points. Now both Carstensz and Ivory, who they will be playing Satan 666, likely playoffs. Very, very nice game series versus Carstensz. Game